Tony Hsieh. Worth nearly $1 billion, he's the 41-year-old CEO of online shoe company Zappos.
Zappos co-founder Tony Hsieh has passed away at the age of 46.
They say Hsieh went to an outdoor shed after a fight with a friend and lit a fire to stay warm. Hours later, Hsieh was seen on surveillance video opening the door of the shed, smoke coming out of it. Hsieh was then seen removing a propane heater, then moving it back inside the shed. Moments later, a limo arrived to take Hsieh to the airport. When his brother went to get him, he asked for more time. His brother and a friend then returned to the shed. They heard hissing from inside and sensed a fire was happening. And when they couldn't break down the door, they called for help.
Thank you for calling Zappos. This is Tony speaking. How can I help you?
Meant stepping away from the traditional management structure. No middle managers, no specific title. Workers decide what projects they work on based on what their skills and interests are. That passion for humanity is what made him a pioneer in his own right.
On March 28th, I texted my old friend to say goodbye. To say goodbye and to let him know that we wouldn't let the work that he was doing stop.
It's so hard to imagine a world without Tony's influence. But his legacy is an everyday reminder that there are countless others just like him. So in an effort to preserve his mission, we've created the Tony Hsieh Award.
This is Tony's shoe that we're excited about awarding individuals who are walking in that honor. We picked up the phone and we called Chris, the head of the TED conference, which Tony was such an instrumental part of. And we said, Chris, we've got to do something at TED and we've got to launch something big. Can we launch the award at the TED conference? And then we called so many of Tony's friends, some of whom are here today, and we said, can you amplify the call for finding these entrepreneurs and leaders and individuals that are aspiring? And this young lady, in conjunction with Patty, were really at the essence of making everything happen, rushing to the TED conference, calling for applications. Wendy, when you came in, you were absolutely a godsend to find the judges, manage the judging process. I won't tell you how ugly that whole thing was and how inexperienced we were at that and how we're just evolving it. And Michelle, thank you so much, our current executive director of the Tony Award in our foundation. So I wanted to thank all of you from this whole group, if you would mind. Any last words to inspire others to do what was done here?
I guess I'll start. I say, I'll say the Roger Bannister example of somebody has to come first. Somebody has to run the 4-minute mile. Somebody has to show that there's possibility, that there's opportunity. And I would just say anybody that is thinking about, coming to Las Vegas or investing in Las Vegas or doing business in Las Vegas, reach out to us, reach out to these people. They're incredible. Derek's incredible. Jonathan's incredible. They've done amazing, amazing things for downtown. Tony was so important in that, it truly is a family. We're going to do everything we can to embrace the family. And so, yeah, I think that there's so much opportunity that was created, and we welcome anybody to reach out and participate.
Tony was one of the most astute business people I've ever met. He knew every number of the business. He understood how Zappos could serve their customers to the highest level possible and made sure that the way the business was run was going to do so. He was known as an author. He was known as a visionary CEO. He was an incredibly astute businessman that made a difference in the way that e-commerce operates to this day. And it will be a legacy that will never change because he has made sure that e-commerce is thought of as a customer-centric business as opposed to a monetary-centric business.